Hello learners, I'm Cynthia Mwa, your integrated science teacher presenter. Today, our topic is formation of day and night. Formation of day and night. So before we start today's lesson, let us look at our homework on the other time we met. Homework. Number 1, state how the following solid-liquid mixtures can be separated. State how the following solid-liquid mixtures can be separated. We have water and salts. Water and salts. We can use evaporation. Evaporation to separate water and salts. Water and grains of maize. Water and grains of maize. We use filtration. Filtration. Water and sand. Also we use filtration. So for water and salt we use evaporation. Water and grains of maize, filtration. Water and sand, filtration. And the last one, water and corn dough, also filtration. Good. So let us look at today's topic on formation of day and night. Formation of day and night. Now before we start the lesson, let us look at our lesson objectives. Lesson objectives. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to explain how day and night are formed. Explain how day and night are formed. 2. Give 2 benefits of day. Give 2 benefits of day. And number 3, state any 2 benefits of night. So these are our objectives. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to 1. Explain how day and night are formed. 2. Give 2 benefits of day. 3. State 2 benefits of night. So I hope you will follow this lesson. Let's start. Now formation of day and night. Formation of day and night is our topic for today's lesson. Good. So let's continue. Now the sun is at the center of the solar system with the 8 planets revolving around it. So as we can see on our screen, now we can see that the sun is at the center. Let's look at it. The sun is at the solar system, and the other planet, the 8 planets, are revolving around it, as we can see on our screen. They are at their fixed orbits. They don't move to other orbits, so they move around their orbits. Yes, in their orbits. Good. The earth is always revolving around the sun. It never stops. So as we can see on our screen, you can see the earth moving around the sun. Say it is revolving of the earth around the sun is called revolution. It is called revolution. So let's look at it. Let's look at the earth revolving around the sun. And the sun is at the center. The sun is at the center. It revolves around this orbit. It does not move to any place. So this movement of the earth around the sun is called revolution. Let's continue. Now the earth spins around as it moves around the sun. This is called rotation. So as the earth spins, As we can see on our screen, when it is moving, this is how it moves. Yes, so the earth spins around as it moves around the sun. And this movement is called rotation. Rotation, as we can see on our screen. Good. So, the earth rotates in anti-clockwise rotation. Now, before we look at the anti-clockwise rotation, let us look at the spinning. Now, this spinning is called earth rotation. Earth rotation. So, as it spins, it is called earth rotation, as we can see on our screen. Now, the earth rotates in anti-clockwise rotation. When we say anti-clockwise rotation, it moves from left to right, as we can see on our screen. So we can see the earth moving in an anti-clockwise rotation, opposite to how the clock moves. Now our clock, the clock that we have been using, moves in clockwise rotation from right to left. But for the earth, it moves from left to right, and we call it anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction. So the earth rotates in anti-clockwise direction. I hope you understand. So from left to right, and the clock that we have been using moves from right to left. Let's continue our lesson. Now the earth takes 24 hours to make one complete rotation on its axis, as we can see on our screen. Now it takes 24 hours to make one complete rotation on its axis. So this is how it moves, from left to right, from left to right. That is anti-clockwise rotation, and it takes 24 hours to make one complete rotation on its axis. So this rotation of the earth happens on its axis. This rotation of the earth happens on its axis, as we can see on the screen, from left to right. That is anti-clockwise rotation. Okay, so the axis is an imaginary line that goes through the center of the earth from top to down. So as we can see on our screen, the imaginary line, as we can see the white line there. So let's look at how it is from the video on our screen. So if you take the globe and you look at it, you will see some lines on the globe, and those lines are called imaginary line. Imaginary line. Now it is not straight. Now it can tilt. Now the sun, the earth does not move in this way. It can tilt, as we can see on our screen. Now the axis help us to understand how the earth rotates. So this axis help us to understand how the earth rotates. So we can see the axis showing there as the earth is moving. Good. So the axis is not straight up and down. It is not straight up and down. the axis tilts as is on our screen. Let's look at the screen, the video on our screen. It slants as it rotates. Yes, as we have seen. Look at it. It tilts when it is moving. So the axis is not straight up and down. The axis tilts, that is slants. Good. Because the axis slants, the earth wobbles as it rotates. It is like what we are seeing on the screen. Now this is how it slants and it rotates. It is like this. The earth rotates like this. Yes. Now you see the earth moving, that is rotating. The earth wobbles as it rotates. I hope you have seen it. Yes. Now let's continue. So as the earth goes round the sun, the earth also rotates on its axis. As it goes round the sun, the earth also rotates on its axis. So we can see the sun. The sun is always there. It does not move. But the earth goes round the sun. The earth also rotates on its axis, as we can see on our screen. And it's very interesting. Yes. So let's continue. The rotation of the earth on its axis causes day and night. So as it rotates, it causes day and night. So we will find out the day and night, how day and night occurs. Good. So as the earth rotates on its axis, the side of the earth faces the sun is called day. So we have the video on our screen. The sun's rays is showing to the parts of the earth, and that part is the day, and the dark is the night. So as the earth rotates on its axis, the side of the earth that faces the sun is called day. It's called the day, and the dark part is called the night. So as the earth rotates on its axis, the size of the earth that faces away from the sun is called the night. Away from the sun is called the night. So those at that place, they experience night. The countries at the dark place, they experience the night. And those at the bright place facing the sun, they have the day time. They experience the day. So the rotation of the earth on its axis causes day and night. Causes day and night. So let's look at the video on our screen. You have the sun and then the earth moving. So the part facing the sun experience the day, and the part away from the sun causes nights. So the rotation of the earth on its axis causes day and night. Causes day and night. So activities during daytime. We are coming to look at some of the activities that can be done during daytime. During daytime. So let's start. The sun gives light to the earth. The sun gives light to the earth. The daytime. Now we go to school to learn during, because the sun gives us light to see. So you can see the children learning, writing, because of the light from the sun. The daytime, they can see clearly and they can write well. Children play during the day. The sun gives them light to see. So as we can see on our screen, they are playing. They are happy because they can see, because of the light from the sun. They are playing. They see clearly and they can play very, very well. They see each other. They see everything on the ground. They see the weeds, everything. So they can play. Now traders go to the market to sell during daytime. As we can see on our screen, the woman is selling pepper, tomatoes, and so many things they are selling. Because of the light from the sun, they see clearly and they are selling. Yes, they can give change. Any money that they receive, they can give change to the person because of the sun. They see clearly. Good. So traders go to the market to sell during daytime. Now, plants use the light of the sun to prepare food for themselves. Plants use the light of the sun to prepare food for themselves, as we can see. So the energy from the sun shines on the leaf. We have chlorophyll in the leaf. They use it to prepare their food. The energy from the sun, together with the water, to prepare their food. So plants use the light of the sun to prepare food for themselves. The light from the sun. Good. We use the heat from the sun to dry our washed clothes. To dry our washed clothes. So the heat from the sun, when you wash and you hang your things on the line for some hours, when you go, you see that the water in the clothes are gone. Why? Because of the sun. The energy from the sun dries them. So we use the heat from the sun to dry our washed clothes. Good. So we have looked at the activities during the daytime. Now we are looking at activities during nighttime. Things that we can do during the night time when the sun is not shining. So some students learn during the night. As we can see on our screen, they are learning. The sun is not there. After school, you do your house chores. Then you take your homework and then you learn. There is no sun. So you take your torchlights or your lamp and then you learn. So some students learn during the nights. Some people sell during the nights, as we can see on our screen. In the daytime, they do so many things. In the nights, because daytime, they go to their workplaces. During the night, they go to church. So some people go to church during the night. Good. So we have looked at activities that can be done in the night time. Now we have come to the end of our lesson and we are coming to look at the summary of our lesson. Formation of day and night. Formation of day and night. Now we said the rotation of the earth on it as day and night causes day and night. Good. And we have looked at activities that are done during the day, activities that can be done during the nights. And we looked at the rotation of the earth. Formation of day and night. Formation of day and night. So the first question says, the earth goes round the dash. The earth goes round the dash. So let's look at it. Let's look at the earth. Goes round what? It goes round the sun, as we can see on our screen. The earth goes round the sun. Good. Question number 2. The earth moving round the sun is called. The earth moving round the sun is called. We have revolution, we have rotation, and spinning. Now, which one is the answer? Moving round the sun is called revolution. Now, question number 3. The dash of the earth on its axis causes day and night. The dash of the earth on its axis causes day and night. We have rotation, revolution, and phase. Now, which one is the answer? Which one is the answer? Now we have rotation. So the rotation of the earth on its axis causes day and night. Causes day and night. Question number 4. The side. So let's look at the picture on our screen and let's answer the question called the day. So the side of the earth facing the sun is called day. Let's look at our last question. The side of the earth facing away from the sun is called dash. We have night, day, and dawn. So which one is the answer? As we can see on our screen, look at the picture and tell me the answer. It is the night. It's very dark, very, very dark, away from the sun. Good. So you have done very, very well. Now, before we go, let's look at the homework on this topic. Homework. So, homework number 1. The earth moving round the sun is called dash. The earth moving round the sun is called dash. Number 2, the earth spinning on its axis is called. The earth spinning on its axis is called. Number 3, explain how day and night are formed. Explain how day and night are formed. I'll give you some minutes to copy the homework. Give you some minutes. So copy the homework. Copy it. Well done, learners. I hope you will do this homework, and the next time we meet, we shall discuss it. Until then, bye bye.